So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Spain must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk...
Batistuta! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options.
Real chance! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Zanetti. Yamal. Yamal finding himself in space. Now the cross. Oh, that was vital. Serginho. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's well spotted. Kobel punts it upfield. Spain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's cut it out. He's in a great position here. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Raul. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Over to the right flank. Spread neatly. And he's managed to get free. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Raul.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's found a way past. Messi. And he was alert to it. Pacho kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Yamal. And he's making progress on the ball. Raul. 15 minutes till half-time. Can he get on the end of this? And this is... There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Shevchenko. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Spain looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Goes looking wide. And it's Messi. Shevchenko. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Here's found the... Shoots!
Spain have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting...
Can he finish? Off the post. Vieira can see through. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Spain marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. So we're underway for the second half. He's found a way past. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Opts to play it back. Pedri. Batistuta. Yamal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now that's well seen too. Not the most accurate pass. Can he get it through? Pacho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
This is a promising build-up. Pedri. Messi. No way through there. And Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a throw. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And this is Messi. And a shot! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. And they've been given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spain are looking to go forward now. Yamal. It's loose now, and they will... Oh, what has happened here? Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Raul. Messi. Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Guardiol. Vieira does well to get it back. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Guardiol. Raul. Oh, well measured. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's Raul! Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Rijkaard. Vieira. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Spain perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is good alertness. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Hazard, he's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Haaland! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping! And again! It's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now the difference is 3. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Guardiol. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now he's running away. Gets a good foot in there. Kukcu. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the number on the board is 3. Olise receives it in a good position here. Isaac. Kamavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. And that's that. Spain are going up, and now they can dream. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, the... Mbappe! Goal! Leon! The first significant strike. Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Ferran Torres. That looks a good ball through. And Messi! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That has been slung wide. And here's Batistuta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Arda Güler. Oh, nice touch. Oh, important interception. Spain are already 2 behind. Awful start. Yamal gets into a good position. Hakimi. Kachu! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the counter is on. First quarter of an hour gone. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Gerrard.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Goulet. And it's Kukçu. Now it's Batistuta. Picked out, shot a goal! That could spell... And he's following up! And it's in! Right back in the game! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Mahrez is in a really good position out wide. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Goulet. Great vision. Great ball, and he's in here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Mahrez. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ball is over the line. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. That is good progress on the left. It's run loose here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Goulet. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And the ball is out of play. And here's Azar. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, now he can run away with shapes to shoot! Azar. Oh, they can break here. Sabani. And the referee has blown for half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
En el marcador se podrá ver a continuación un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 3.
And we get things going again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe! Now it's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Spain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he welcomes it in.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lyon clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Batistuta. Van Dijk. Well, that has not gone well. And he's picked out the run. And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Pacho promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
Lyon with the corner, there first. Mbappe! That's another chance. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are disappearing out of sight. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Messi. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Spain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mahrez. And Güler. And it's Kukçu. Spread to the right. Well timed, excellent interception. Ferran Torres. Vieira. He won't be happy with that one, and he's worked it through. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 23. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Lyon are having a ball here. Played out wide. Güler looking to play him in. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Ferran Torres. He shifted it to the flank. Yamal. Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out. It's a good run down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Guardiola. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Zanetti. He is through here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yamal. Zanetti. Isak. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gets a good foot in there. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Guardiola. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he has been fouled there.
Cambio de jugadores.
And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
Spain still making a fight of this. He's picked his way through. Goulet. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Guardiola. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Berbatov. Park Ji-sung. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Xabi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. And he's found the way. And he shoots! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Drives it in. Terrific effort! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. This looks promising. Played in. Oh, good climb! Goal, Spain! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, super ball! Oh, they can break here. He's in plenty of space here, so no flag here. Oh, good-looking ball. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Backward it goes. And here's Berbatov. Batistuta. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what? And Park Ji-sung! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Threads one in. Hazard. Oh, well played. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So a chance here, what can they make of it? And it's Kukçu. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Berbatov. Tries to pass it through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Kukçu certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Oh, that's a key interception. And the pass is intercepted. Cannavaro. Goes looking wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal receives it in a wide position.
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Serginho, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Kukçu. Out for a throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu. Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And a neat finish. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So they have it all to... And for the first half, that is that. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Spain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's forced to go back. Serginho. Park Ji-sung. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Park Ji-sung. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Berbatov. Howson. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Almost an hour gone. And that could set him on his way. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Zanetti, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Plays a shot, takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Hazard deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Madueke proves just a little bit too strong. And he's managed to get free. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, easy pickings there. Juve looking to add to his goal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Spain still have the cards to affect this game. Cannavaro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Haaland.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He's on it, can he get away? Decent chance! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Jamal. And it's Messi. Vieira. Rijkaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? And here's Messi. Haaland. Juve providing an outlet on that flank. Madueke. Howson. Into the last 5 minutes. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Juve was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Kukçu, 2 assists to his credit already. Vardiol knocks it into space. Juve is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Haaland. And that is that. Spain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So things are underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Spain finding... He's having a shot! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And Owen! Oh, crossbar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Owen certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Serginho. That's the throw. Vieira. Now he's got space here. Hazard is in a really good position out wide. Bruno Fernandes threads one in. Stood up well to him there. Matheus Cunha. And Burmo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Matheus Cunha, played to Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Messi. Guardiola. Madueke. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Serginho. Spain are one down despite having the better chances here. Gives it back, and it's Menu. And here's Owen. Matheus Cunha. Oh, no joy this time. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Guardiola does well to get it back.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Matheus Cunha. Bruno Fernandes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
The goal scorer for Spain after 27 minutes is number 11, Gabriel Batistuta.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Mazraoui, spread neatly. Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, good... Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Owen. Goes looking wide. Shaw is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Guardiola. So what can they make of this? Madueke. He's found a way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Menu. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And Burmo stood his ground strongly. Vieira. And it's Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Casemiro. Now it's Owen. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
Oh, nice touch. Menu. And here's Owen. Azar. Spain are looking to break at pace. And this is Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Batistuta. And he is dashing away. Oh, well played. Now it's Owen. Burmo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.